Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Friday Night Frenzy, the show the players watch. I'm Sam Ali, and you know what they say, it ain't over till it's over, unless you're getting married, because then your social life is over. Several teams were looking to keep their winning ways going, while others were just trying to stay alive. But no matter what, the season is still not over. We begin our coverage with the game of the week as Gladstone faced Westwood in the Battle of MPC Unbeatens. First quarter, and Gladstone is known for its explosive offense, but Westwood is known for its stellar defense. Darren Johnson tries to escape the rush, but he gets swallowed up by the Patriots as the game was scoreless after one quarter. Second quarter was different. Johnson drops back, and he's got a man wide open. It's Jeff Stenson in the end zone for 6 as Gladstone opened up the scoring 7-0. A little later, more from the Braves. It's Johnson again, and he uncorks a deep shot down the right sideline. And check out Spencer Husby with the unbelievable concentration for the touchdown, and Gladstone extends their lead 14-0. But Westwood would respond near the end of the first half. Nate Beckman punches it in at the 1-yard line for the touchdown as the Patriots get on the board. This one was a lot closer than the other 3 Gladstone games, but the Braves hang on to stay unbeaten 20-18 over Westwood. Let's go to the scoreboards as Ishpeming snaps out of their funk with a 38-0 win over Manistee. And on Parents' Night, Newberry hits a game-winning field goal in the final 5 seconds of the game to beat Munising 24-22. We go to Negaunee now as they battled Iron Mountain, 2 teams shockingly searching for their first win of the season. Second quarter, Miners up 7-0, and with the ball, they got the handoff to Robbie Williams, and he carries a bunch of guys with him for a couple yards there. A nice gain to put Negaunee near the red zone. A few plays later, Jason Waterman rolls to his left, evades one defender, and then he pitches it to Eric Edelamaki, who finds a lane into the end zone for a touchdown. Extra point is good, and Negaunee goes up 14-0. With less than 4 minutes to go in the half, Iron Mountain looked to dent the scoreboard too. Jacob Tucker rolls out, looks for a man, and he finds C.J. Dantes, who makes the catch, and he gets tackled near the 40-yard line. Next play, it's Tucker dropping back to pass, but this time he's going to get picked off. Edelamaki again, and the Miners notch their first win of the season as they win it 35-0, the final score. Down the road from Kingsford, the Norway Knights found themselves in a battle against Gwyn. First quarter, the Model Towners rolled the dice on 4th and 2 from their own side of the 50, and the gamble doesn't pay off. Alan Kay makes the stop, giving the Knights possession. And like Gwyn, Norway would go for it on 4th down on the ensuing drive. Josh Plant heaves it over the middle, and Blaine Bridges is there for the interception. He returns it to the Gwyn 35-yard line. The Model Towners now have momentum and the ball. And on the first play, after the INT, Austin Forbes to Tucker Taylor on a swing pass. Taylor sheds tackles, and he's got lots of green grass in front of him. 65 yards to the promised land. Gwyn led 6-0 at the half, but the Knights stormed back with 21 unanswered points to win it. In the end, Norway 4-0 in the season. Back to the scoreboards, and Menominee had no problem with Medford as the Maroons get the win 55-7, and St. Ignace gets their first win of the season as they top East Jordan 24-8, the final score. To Delta County now for some GNC action. Escanaba playing host to Marquette. Third quarter, Redmond down big, but they figured it was time to start a comeback. Andrew Gale handles the rock and takes it into the end zone for the touchdown, but Marquette had to keep digging out of their hole. Fourth quarter, Redmond drive all the way down to the 1-yard line, and Gale gets the handoff, dives over the pile, and scores. Marquette brings the deficit down to just 10 points, but the Eskimos had other plans. Handoff to Cody Vandermissen, and he pounds it in for the 2-yard touchdown. It was a high-scoring affair, but Escanaba would come out on top 45-28 over Marquette. We go next to Kingsford, where it was homecoming for the Flivers. Quarterback Sawyer Perpich and Jordan Kriegel named king and queen. Second half, King Sawyer of the Flivers, they're up 35, and he finds Luke Tyrion open down the field, and Luke picks up 28 yards, moving the sticks. Later in the drive, 4th and 4 from the 19, Perpich back to Tyrion, who makes the catch, sheds a tackler, heads for the end zone, but the defender knocks the ball out of his hands, and it rolls through the end zone for a touchdown. For a touchback, tough break there, but the Flivers hang on to win 35-0. Let's go, we got more scores. Houghton went into the fourth quarter up 6-0 against Calumet, and then the Copper Kings rattled off 3 unanswered touchdowns to win the game 22-6. And Gogebic hosted West Iron County, and it was the Wycons over the Miners, 25-16 the final there. Let's go to L'Anse now. The Purple Hornets taking on undefeated Hancock. First quarter, L'Anse already up 7-0. Colton Solani with the screen pass to Grant Hokinson. He breaks a bunch of tackles, and 64 yards later, he is in the end zone. Touchdown Hancock. Extra point no good, so the Bulldogs are still down 1. Second quarter, and the Purple Hornets answer back. Foster Miller caps off a 68-yard drive with a 2-yard touchdown run. L'Anse goes up 14-6. Hancock would respond again, and they go to the air. Solani to Hokinson, and he's breaking tackles like Marshawn Lynch. 20-yard catch and run for another Bulldogs touchdown. This one was a nail-biter, but L'Anse would come out on top in the end, 20-18, behind 218 yards from Foster Miller. In 8-man action, a battle of 2 teams in the top 3 of the UPSSA poll, and it was Rapid River hanging on to beat Ontonagon 26-22, and Forest Park drops a 60-burger on Superior Central 60-18. The final there, CJ Post finished with 196 yards and 2 TDs for the Trojans. That'll do it for me on this edition of Friday Night Frenzy. Don't forget, right here on ABC 10 tomorrow, starting at noon, we have a college football triple header. UCLA takes on Memphis, Wisconsin battles BYU, and Louisville hosts Clemson. If you don't care about any of those games, Michigan faces Air Force at noon on the Big Ten Network. Then on Sunday night, the Packers meet the Falcons for the first time since the NFC Championship game. Should be a great one. Best of luck to everyone who entered into the ABC 10 Rock and Refuel NFL Challenge. All right, I'm heading out. Jimmy Kimmel is next here on ABC 10. From all of us here at the station, have a great night and a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday. Hasta luego.